Today is a strength-based class, and we are hitting the upper body. So let's warm up. Turn it to the left side of your mat. Feet are right underneath your hips. Reach your arms out in front. Draw your belly button towards your spine. Reach your right arm up overhead. Reach it behind you. Your gaze follows that right thumb. Bring it back to the front. Left side. Up and around. Pull your belly button in. Find your tempo. Up. Good. Reach your fingertips forward and then pull the opposite hand behind you. 2 more either side. Hold your arms out in front. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, find a forward fold. Soften through your knees. Let your head fall heavy. Good. Start to slowly straighten your legs as much as you can. Tilt that tail to the sky. Bend your left knee. Lengthen your right leg. Bring that right arm to the sky. Let that head fall heavy. Press that left palm in. Forward fold, straighten your arms low, straighten your legs, lower your arm. Bend your right knee. Inhale. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, soften those knees, round your back. Clasp your hands behind your back. Lift your knuckles to the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, crown of the head to the mat. Knuckles lead the way, rolling all the way up to a standing position. Arms up overhead. Left hand comes forward, right arm behind, and then draw a circle, big windmills. 4, 3, 2, change direction. Right arm in front, left arm behind. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Roll those hips. We'll warm up the lower body just a little bit, but this is an upper body focus. Roll your right hip, take a big deep squat, hold low. Stand up left side. Hold low. 1 more either side. Roll your wrists, roll your ankles, grab your hand weights. In my world, 8 pounds is heavy, 5 pounds is medium, 10 pounds also heavy, but for upper body, my strength is not in my upper body, so I wanna make sure I'm doing these moves right, still getting a workout, but it's not too heavy where my form is compromised. So find your heavy for the day. Feet are hip distance apart. Beautiful. Pull your palms in front of your thighs. We're gonna start with the right arm. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. High row, up, and then 1 front raise. Right arm only. High row, front. Good. So if you're doing it like this, your weight is too heavy. You wanna be able to find stability, grounding through your heels, keeping your shoulders on top of your hips on top of those ankles. No swing, so you might need to lower your load. Knees are soft, feet are firmly planted on your mat. Pull your belly in. Give your glutes a squeeze. Elbow out, arm up front, don't bend in your wrist. Up, down. Woo! Palms face one another. Hinge at your hips. Right arm comes out to the side for a reverse fly, and then both arms come out. Right arm, both. Right. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Your right arm is gonna fatigue. You're gonna feel the difference in how heavy your right arm weighs when your left arm moves with you. So pay attention, make sure your feet are grounded. Make sure your shoulders stay square. Try not to let that roll open. 1 out, 1 down, double. 1 out, 1 down. Less than 10 seconds to go. Watch your hips. Woo! Come down onto your left side. You're on your left knee. Left hand can be on the weight or on the mat. You are gonna open up your hips. Bend your elbow, drive that weight to the ceiling. Keep your arms straight. Lower slow. Elbow leads, press. Lower, use your core, squeeze your bum. Peel that right hand. Up to open your chest. Squeeze your bum. Put some weight into that left hand. Shoulders down, your neck is long. Stay on your knees, grab both of your weights. Bend at your elbows, curl your toes underneath you, squeeze your bum, eyes of the hips, press forward, reach your arms overhead. Tricep extension. Keep your armpits open, keep your elbows on top of your shoulders. Pull your belly in. It's a lot harder to do a tricep extension on your knees. So your first modification is to stand. Your second modification is to lower your weights or alternate sides. Keep those elbows high, which means you need to press those triceps beyond your ears. Try not to keep them in front of your face. Press them back. Squeeze your bum, draw your belly in. Beautiful. Come down onto your left hip and your left forearm. Pressing off of your left side. You're gonna lift your right leg when you do that. So press and lift. Bring that right arm up, and it's almost like a side skull crusher. Lower down, lift up. Right at your temple, press it back up. Lower hips, draw knees together, press up. Good. Keep your shoulders stacked. Pull your belly in. This movement is not fast. You do not have to go to the beat, to the tempo. I want you to focus on control of this movement. Shoulders stay out of your ears. Thank goodness. Whew. Let's get on our feet. Round 2, left side. Plant your feet. 1 upright row, 1 front raise. Left side only. Our goal here is to find muscle fatigue, muscle failure, right? Where you're like, holy smokes. So we're isolating this left side on round or exercise number 1. And then we get a little relief when we do that reverse fly. But each round is focusing on one side, left or right. We're on the left. Stack ear, shoulders, hips. Keep your shoulder away from your ear. Try not to swing. Palms face one another. You're hinged at your hips. You're hinged at your hips. Left side, single arm, and then reverse fly, both. Out, double. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Good. The more you hinge, you'll feel it more. It's too easy to just open up. I want you to control and find that isolation. Hinging at the hips will help that. I'm sure you can feel that in your lats, in your core, in your chest, in your shoulders, in your upper back. Relax through your jaw. Relax through your neck. You don't want to be nice and tense, nice and relaxed. We're on that right side. Right knee, right hand. Extending that left leg out. Bending at the elbow, so leading with the elbow peeling open and then lowering that arm straight. Belly in, belly in, belly in, hips open to the front of the room, right? So we're not turning into a tabletop. We're staying in that side modified plank. I always have 2 mats under me. So if you feel it in your knee, just double up on your mat. Fold your mat in half so your knees got a little extra cushion. Shoulders down, long neck. Grab both weights. We're kneeling, arms overhead. This time, instead of triceps, we're bringing it to 90 and pressing up overhead. You're off your heels on your knees. 90, up, down. Belly in. Option, one at a time, but you're holding that 90-degree bend. It's easier, pull down, push up. So that's an option. It's harder to hold down and press up. It's really hard with both nonstop for that entire 45 seconds, which you have less than 10 of to go. On your right hip, on your right forearm. Here's that side lateral skull crusher. A skull crusher is typically on the back or on the side, coming at the temple. Here we go. Arm stays lifted as you take a tap, press back up. Two rounds to go. We're halfway there. I feel good about that. How about you? Good. Plant your feet right side. Upright row, front raise. Good. It's like you're doing this standing up against a wall. So your head, your shoulders, your back, and probably your bum are gonna be straight up on that wall. Doesn't have to be the whole small of your back. Nice and steady, nice neutral posture. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. I'm looking at those 5-pounder weights off to the side. They look pretty good right about now, but I'm gonna keep going. I feel like my form can handle and push through at these 8 pounds. I don't know if that'll be the case every day, but for now, I'm gonna take advantage of how I feel, and I'm gonna push a little bit. Today might not be that day for you. You know it's not always that day for me. Single arm, reverse fly, double. Whew. Left hand, left knee. Side plank, little different. We pulled up and straight as we lower. This time, straight as we lift, and then you can punch the ground. So it's opposite. So pull up and out, bend your elbow, punch the floor. Keep that left shoulder on top of that wrist. Guess what? You can still bend and bend, right? Don't lock that arm out. There's still a micro bend in that elbow. Oh, good. We are exercise 4. Overhead, tricep extensions on the knees. You can go down slow, up at the same tempo. You can bust them out. You can do alternating, right then left. You can take a single weight, grab the heads of that weight. Good. Elbows on top of those shoulders the whole time, so you gotta keep those armpits open. Try not to let those elbows start to pull and round you forward. I feel good with this single one. I feel like I can get some reps in without compromising my form. Butt is tight, eyes of the hips pressing forward. Left hip, left forearm, knees together. Keep that punch all the way up to the ceiling. Side, skull crusher. Whew. Am I moving faster this round? Or is this just getting really hard? We can do this. One round to go. Let's get locked in. Stay focused on growth and progress, right? So maybe growth for you today means you finish the whole class, 30 minutes. You don't skip out on the cool down. Fun fact, I can see how many minutes you stream through a class. And I know 90% of you are ending that class early. So maybe that's your goal today. Maybe the goal is to stick with your weights the whole way through. Even if you move slower, you're like me and you feel like your form's okay to continue. Maybe just showing up today. Maybe just showing up today and doing half is what you need. Palms face forward. Left arm first. Here we go. Out, in, double. Shoulders down. Oh my gosh. Lesson 15. Ay, ay, ay. Right hand, right knee. Option, you can bend and press and lower down, or you reverse. Arm stays straight to the ceiling, then you can bend and punch to the ground. I'm thankful my weak side is that opposite side, so I've already done my weak side. So even though I'm extra tired on this round, I feel like I can still make it through. Barely, but round 4 of this is to stop at 90, single or double overhead press, but holding that 90-degree angle, that is tricky. Hey, maybe you can do it, but you're backed up onto those heels. Maybe you're fully on your knees. Get those shoulder blades sliding down your back. Get your neck longer, shoulders out of your ears. Forearm, hip, side skull crusher. Woo! Are we breathing? Keep that elbow high. Shoulders stacked, chest is proud. Hips open. Whew. We're almost there. Thank goodness. Grab yourself a drink, meet me on your back.
Easy come, easy go. That's just how you live.
Grab your ball. As a modification for me, I always feel it in my core when I know I've got a little bit of that protection, so I'm just not ready to do this freestanding. So I'll always opt for that ball. C-shaped curve in your spine. Bring your right leg up. 90 degrees, a little bit wider. Shin parallel to the floor. Good, fingertips behind your ears. Rotate left elbow, right knee. Center. Rotate. Center. Exhale, tap. Open. 4 more. 4. Shoulders down. 3. 2. 1. Lower your right heel, lift your left leg, hold. Rotate, tap. Shoulders down, elbows wide. 4 more. 4. Chin off your chest. We're alternating right, left. Eight, 7, 6. Hands behind you, lean back. Whew. Extend your right leg to the ceiling, fingertips behind your ears. You're gonna sit up, left hand taps your toe. 4, 3, 2, switch. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, switch, alternate, right, left, right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are strong. We can do this. Remove your ball. Forearms, recline onto them. Lift your hips up, tuck your tail, lower your bum. Soles of the feet come together. Good, now one at a time, lift your legs up. Soles of the feet come together at the top. Press into your forearms. Drop your right leg. Belly in. No arching. 4, 3, 2. Left leg. Let's go. 8, 7, 6. Alternating, coming up in 5. Chin off your chest. Chest is proud. 2. External rotation of the hips. Here we go. Right tap, left. Right, left. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the soles of your feet together. Come down onto your back. Extend your arms overhead. Place your hands on your hips and sit up, head, neck, and shoulders. Good, so just the bottom of your shoulder blades are on the floor, right? Belly in. Lift your right leg up, lift your left leg up. Pull your belly in. Right leg tap. 8, 7. Hands behind your head if you need it. It's harder without that little support. 4, 3. Belly button pins, no exceptions. 2. Left side, let's do it. 4, then we're alternating. 3, and then we stretch. 2. Let's go. Belly in. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into your chest. Release, relax. Arms out to a T. Palms down. Drop your knees over to the right. Keep your left shoulder pinned to the floor. My whole upper body is quaking. Next exhale, pick your knees up, drop them off to the left side. Right shoulder, pressing that right hand into the mat and breathe. Pick your knees up on your next exhale. Bend your elbows, knuckles down, goalpost sway. Right to left option, planting your feet and windshield wipering side to side. One more right, one more left. Cross your ankles, roll up to a seated position. Come into a tabletop. Press the eyes of your hips forward. Lower those hips. Maybe you lower your forearms. I want to stretch the front of the body, but I don't want to smash and compress your low back. So just listen to yourself. Chin to the sky. Lower down onto your belly, arms out to a T. Come onto your left ear. Bend your right knee, flex your right foot, lift your right thigh off, roll open. One more breath. Lower back down onto the belly. Right ear, bend your left knee, flex your left foot, lift your left thigh up and open. Come onto your belly. Hands underneath your shoulders, slide your fingertips down, press up to a tabletop. Extended child's pose, puppy dog pose, inchworm, your fingertips, lift your elbows off the mat, forehead and chest are heavy. Come into a tabletop, downward facing dog, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Slowly roll all the way up, done.